G'day and welcome to my garage.
Well, these here are the slats. There's 7 of them. 5 to sit on, 2 you rest against. They're for the bench seat that was on the front patio I just painted. And these are the legs. This black one here was like this one, full of cruddy paint. So I wish it was all just flaking off, but yeah, a lot of it is, but still there's some very old paint underneath. I don't know the history of this seat. We've had it for about 20 years. I think it was the mother-in-law's many years ago. So, bit of a restoration on the cast iron legs. Don't know if I'll replace those slats or not. I've got to check those out. But 2 different processes. This one here I'm scraping by hand with the aid of a gas burner, which isn't out here at the moment. Scraper, wire brush, elbow grease, and I've been on it for days. So I've just come back from the hardware and bought some paint stripper. It's been used since I used it. I don't particularly like it. I don't like the smell. I don't like the mess. And the easiest way I remember is to brush it off, but then that spits that paint stripper everywhere, including all over me. So that's why I've been reluctant to use paint stripper. Okay, that frame's ready to be cleaned with some thinner terps and primed. We'll start on the next leg. There's only 2 legs, lucky enough, and we'll use paint stripper. Get rid of the loose, as much of the loose stuff as I can. So it looks like it hasn't had that many coats of paint. The black would be in the original primer, and there's possibly a white finish coat, I would say, cream coloured, maybe a primer also, but then can't work out this green. There's 2 different, well, there's a yellow, 3 colours, a yellow colour there, plus the dark military type green, and then there's a lighter green in there also. Now the 2 different greens could be a discoloration of the one paint, I think. So I would say it's only had 1 repaint and slapped on very thickly, probably a house paint of some sort, but slapped on pretty heavily. probably looked good when it was first done, but over the years the UVs got to it. I said, why didn't you just paint it? I said, no, I can't do that. It's so badly chipped and pitting and lifting. I just can't. I just have to do it. Either that or throw it out. But they used to do these things by the hundreds 20 years ago. You'd see them everywhere, even in your supermarkets. But now they're getting hard to find. I had a look at our local hardware. They don't have any of these kind. The ones they do have are more of a cane or plastic cane style furnitures. I have seen these similar things to these on eBay, but they range from $120 up to $500. Yeah. So economically, I was never going to throw it out. That's for sure. I didn't want to spend, I thought, $100, maybe 150, but I can get something possibly for 149, 150. But that's not my game usually. I don't like forking out money. And come on, it's a bit of garden furniture. No one uses it. Well, I did go and buy the stripper. We'll give this a go. I know it works. I've used it. It's just messy. You've got to leave it there for a while. But it does work. This is the second one I've brought out with the sharp
here it is, Dad.
corner.
It's right.
Oh.
You could have, if it wasn't a cost issue, had like a big tub and just dipped it in the stripper.
Yeah.
So then for 10 minutes bring it out and then...
That'd be nice. But that's very expensive.
It's very expensive.
Well, as you can see, I'm still at it, and it's a combination of heat and chemical stripper. This works good, but still the layers are a problem. It's a combination of both, plus the wire brush on the angle grinder. I could never recommend this. It's a slow process cleaning this frame. I had my daughter over the other day. She was giving me a hand with this. I told her I'm teaching her what not to do. But at home, I don't have a large bath tub with a chemical stripper in it. Would be nice, but I don't have that. I don't have a sandblaster, so the only way is to do it like this. Anyhow, I think I'll bring you back once I've finished it all. I've been on this for days. Well, I don't stay on it all day, I do other things. Life has to go on. But it is keeping me out of the workshop, which I don't appreciate. This is only a primer. I realise the lighting is terrible. I need this so I can see something, but it makes it also dark for the camera. I've tried to compensate for backlighting. That's probably why it's a bit very bright out the back. Not much good, is it? Still, this will only be a momentary clip anyhow. This is the first coat of black on the legs. It would have been better with a spray can, I realise, but I had this pot of black paint, enamel paint, in the garage. So why not use it? This is the second coat. I want to strip these slats back. Paint is horribly thick in places. It's bubbled up. It's peeling. Yeah, it's not nice. So I'm doing two processes, chemical stripping and also using the burner. leave that with me. It's going to take time. The burning process is a bit easier. Well, all of the timber slats have been stripped of paint, and it's now time to put some undercoat on, primer. Well, the timber slats have been primed, they're not painted yet, but I have to get them to the right length. And I say the right length because I'm changing things around a little bit. When I pulled this apart, these where are they? These cast iron tabs were on the outside of the chair. So it would end up looking with that on the outside. I didn't like that, and I don't think it's the right way. I've had one or two of these benches over the years, and I don't recall them ever sticking out like that, so I've swapped the legs around, and these tabs are now going to the inside. But the problem with that is the length of the timbers are wrong now. I've put the spreader bar in. Where is it? There. I've put the spreader bar in and spaced the legs, blocked the legs up, clamped them to both of them are clamped to the bench. So I'm ready to start marking off the timbers. And as you can see, they're now too long. So, yeah, I've marked these off. I'll get the drop saw out, cut them to length, re-drill the holes where they will be, and I can then pull it apart and paint the slats. Okay, assembly time and a bit of finishing off on the black paint. now with the assembly. I was talking to you while putting these three in, but I forgot to turn the camera on. Okay, it's not finished. I'm going to drizzle some paint in these holes. I should really fill them up with sealer, but I haven't got any, I don't think. But paint will do. It's going to be under an awning all its life.